Hi everybody, here's Krystian from the TeamworkCast.
And I'm Kelfecil, a friend of the TeamworkCast.
Indeed, and this is Netrunner TeamworkCast Kelfecil.
Yes.
This is a special, small, tiny little series of games that we're going to show. This is what I call a Netrunner snack.
Yes, and you said you didn't tell me who the players were going to be, but this is already like an amazing surprise, so thank you for this. Because I see Yarrow on the left.
Yeah, on the left we have Yarrow, and on the right we have Louis, both from the German meta.
Louis. I know both of them. I love both of them.
Yes, both excellent players. Yarrow, the master of jank, Louis, the super aggressive teen. And guess what time it is?
Jank time?
Well, that too, but guess what time this game is from?
I don't know.
It's from May 2015.
Oh my god, what?
We just got in a hot tap time machine.
I just saw that.
And we went way back in the past to Breaker Bay grid times.
Okay, so I know Louis is in my opinion, one of the best Synteki players
He is.
you got in Germany.
Yes, he is also really great.
Yeah, he's a really smart player. So seeing him play Runner, I played against him, I'm really always interested in seeing how he plays new things. So I'm really into seeing how he's gonna play Quetzal.
Yeah, so he's played Quetzal. He can skip or break a subroutine of a barrier one time per turn, and he checks both eyes in front of HQ and R&D here. Finds an Enigma and
you would think it was gonna be good against Wayland. But Yarrow has only code gates now.
Yarrow with excellent code gate placement, ice placement here, gets back the data pike. Of course, Louis loses a click and I think 2 credits. 2 credits because of the data pike.
No, he loses 2 credits and ends the run.
Yeah. Well, he lost also a click from the Enigma.
Yeah, Enigma, yes, right.
So with some spicy face checks there.
Yeah.
Yarrow is playing the Blue Sun, not really that popular these days, but he can get back Rest Ice at the beginning of his turn to get back the money. So let's see how this game plays out. It's kind of interesting. So Breaker Bay is before NAPD. NAPD, what I was saying. Most Wanted list.
Oh man, okay.
So it's crazy times.
I see Dose B, I see Data Raven. I mean, I kind of want to think what is going on from both sides, but
yeah,
maybe a Scorch kind of plan from Blue Sun and a DLR kind of plan from Quetzal.
Yeah, we have to assume that maybe Yarrow has some kind of Scorch tech punishment. The Joshua B kind of tells that Louis is going to be going full on tag me. And of course, he also face-checked into this Data Raven, but continued and got a tag, and then now there's a token on Data Raven.
Look at Yarrow being fast and all over the place. Like this, and trust this.
Yeah, Yarrow is super predictable and super hardcore about trashing resources when somebody's tagged.
Really?
Everything has to go. Yeah, he trashes everything. I had a hilarious game recently where I was like, Steve, and I got all the resources back and he trashed them again. It was great. Alright, so Yarrow created a remote server now.
Yeah, which is a data pike, by the way, from what I saw.
Oh, that's good. Oh, data leak reversal. So this is this kind of deck from Louis.
Yeah. So Wireless Net Pavilion was out, right? But was it a
No. Breaker Bay Grid, I think no. Because that was at the end, I think, of the Sense and Cycle, right?
Yeah, I think so. He didn't trust DLR.
Yeah, I'm wondering about this myself. I guess there was some more important stuff going on. Got back some ice.
Yeah, otherwise, maybe he was very afraid of the. Maybe there was an agenda there, or looking forward, to looking ahead, because he knows that if he has another DLR in hand, he knows he can get into R&D and install the other DLR, maybe.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe also he didn't realize that there's going to be some aggressive trashing going on.
But or he just forgot about it. He's like, oh, well.
Some of the plays in this game not going to be, the most efficient and pro type of moves.
I'm trying to give them some credit here, I'm trying to make their moves sound as smart as possible.
That's good. No, it's an excellent game. I kept it in my cellar as a good bottle of wine to pop open together. Okay, so there was some face check on the Enigma again, and a hive on archives, which is being returned to hand by Yaro.
Which is not going to be broken anytime soon by Quetzal.
No, it's actually pretty good tech against Quetzal. It's going to be taking some time for Quetzal to be able to deal with this, unless she has maybe some E3s.
So yeah, I just saw him put the hive on a new remote server, and I'm wondering why is he making so many different remote servers?
Well, it's the time before Temujin contract, where creating superfluous remote servers was pretty fine. So yeah, there is a Mother Goddess
dedicated.
The interesting thing about the Mother Goddess is it has one subroutine, but it's not a barrier because there is not a barrier that is rest.
Oh my god.
So Lewis is being denied once again his ability. And then removing the Mother Goddess. Yaro is also super aggressive about taking back the ice.
Yeah. And I'm wondering why, actually.
Well, with the Mother Goddess, I guess it helps, because if there's not a lot of ice rest, then the Mother Goddess is kind of like more difficult to break.
Yeah. And at the same time, he does have Data Cycle at 3, so he could run R&D, Parasite, and then run on the Mother Goddess.
That's true.
Yaro is smart, or I'm just making him sound smart, I don't know.
You're I mean, it's both. Maybe it's both. So there's another face check on archives. Lewis being super aggressive about running everywhere, making Yaro rest the ice and get it back, losing a click every turn.
To be completely fair, against Blue Sun, I mean, he knows that it's a Mother Goddess. He knows that he can't really lose anything else by running. Like, the worst case scenario is that he gets more tags, which we can see that he doesn't really care about. And the runner having 4 clicks, forcing him to res and then pick it up every time and to reinstall it, I mean, you're okay with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good tool for Lewis to slow down Yaro, because Yaro must be digging for the Scorched Earth. And it's Scorched Earth, it's no boom. There's no boom.
Yeah.
He's digging for 2 Scorched Earth.
Was I've had worse out?
Maybe? Not sure.
No, if it's before MWL, I think it wasn't.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. So there's an Oversight AI on the curtain wall. Classic move of Blue Sun.
No. I've had worse was out. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Because otherwise it would be kind of weird for Yaro for Lewis not to dig for the Plascrete, right?
I remember because I played one in my Silhouette deck.
That's a spicy tech right there.
Don't ask why, but you know.
Okay, there's another run on the R&D and another tag for Lewis. I think I will have to create new overlays to count the number of tags Lewis will acquire in this game.
That's like 4, right?
Excuse me?
That's like 4 tags.
Right now, yes.
And
but
we're
there's
also at the time where there were no cards that made use of the tags.
Well, there's always psychographics, which, Yaro wouldn't be beneath splashing in Wayland deck. Yeah, it kind of seems like a good idea.
But on the runner side, there's no cards. Like the anti-surveillance tech or Obelus and stuff like that?
No, nothing like this. So Yaro realizes that...
Well, it was going to happen at some point, I mean.
Close the counts. I love that, it's Wayland. They have inbuilt tag punishment, but he still splashes an additional tag.
Because why not? Oh, there's a seashore, by the way.
You're going to die a poor man. Yaro being rich, by the way. And, of course, he's beefing up the defenses on R&D because the Data Raven was not enough, apparently, to keep Lewis out.
Well, it did seem very scary, like giving him an access to return.
Yeah, I think Yaro, I can already spoil you that Yaro, at the end of the game, realized that he could have trashed or taken back Data Raven at this point to get 4 credits, but I think he never realized it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a purge.
He's going all in.
Taking back the ice and then purging, like Yaro. Maybe not taking back the ice and purging would be smarter, because now Lewis will continue running on things. Another Data Raven on the archives. Ugh, that's not a good placement.
He looks so, like, I can see his legs, like, shaking all the time. He looks so excited, like, when am I gonna draw that Scorched Earth? Oh, that was a punitive.
Oh, he thought there was a run on archives, but there was actually a run on R&D.
That was a punitive Counter-Strike.
There was punitive Counter-Strike there, so yes, all the meat damage cards.
Oh my god.
That's great. So see, the purge wasn't really that successful because here's Lewis with 2 data sucker counters again.
What is going on?
And Yaro is clicking for credits. Okay. Is that really what we want to do right now? Yes, clicking for credits. Okay. Maybe Yaro is expecting the account siphon because we know that Lewis was really fond of splashing account siphon in his decks.
There we go.
As we predicted.
There we go.
There. Okay, it's both.
I mean, why else would you parse that Enigma at this point?
Of course. No, it all makes sense. Okay, so yeah, so now HQ is way open, and Yaro lost some credits. Lewis is getting some credits and getting even more tags.
I feel like Yaro is freaking out too much about the account siphon. Or like not being able to
maybe
protect himself.
there's like some cards once you've been burned, you know.
Yeah.
Once you've been burned,
exactly.
you're like, okay, need to be careful this time around. Fool me twice.
Why do you need more money?
You want to be account siphon proof. There's 2 ways to be account siphon proof: either being completely poor or being super rich.
He hard res the curtain wall. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And he did trust the same old thing, by the way. That was a good move.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's probably a good choice.
Oh, he's
so
poor
now there's a mistake, I think, by Lewis. He doesn't realize that the Mother Goddess is now a barrier, so he could have broken it. But yeah, never mind. I think there's not going to be too many rounds where this curtain wall stays stressed.
I don't think you can really blame them after what we've seen that is going on.
Yeah. All right.
Man. Where are the agendas, by the way? Is he running the 6-pointer?
Let's see what happens.
Okay, he's definitely running the 6-pointer.
We saw the punitive Counter-Strike, you know.
Yeah, he has not been running.
Oh, finally, there we go, the Scorch. Here comes the kill.
I've had worse?
Oh,
yeah.
I had worse. Of course, he did it also wrong because he trashed 4 cards at the same time. You should trash them one by one. Another Scorch just to.
But why?
Well, you know, to tax them. If he wants to get back Scorch with a Jackson, then he can get back 2 Scorches with Jackson, I guess.
And Lewis has to spend his entire turn just drawing.
Yeah, like it's going to be a tempo loss for Lewis as well. If he, for example, loses a account siphon in his Scorch, that's a big win for Yaro. Yaro plays the subliminal messaging. I can already tell you that he will forget it completely every time. And I'm not going to post. I'm not going to count the ways. Like that's not going to count as a misplay. It's a May ability, you know. I think it's a May. Is it May? Never mind. Okay, so there's on HQ no res this time around. I guess Yaro doesn't have the credits to res the curtain wall. Oh no.
And now Lewis is like, oh my god, I got a siphon.
Let's draw for a siphon. It's my chance.
I am so entranced by this game right now.
It's a great game. It's just beginning, you know. Oh, Lewis wants to install the Eater, but yeah, there we go. There's the Eater.
I mean, it's good to have.
Yeah, I mean, this breaking curtain wall is still not going to be very fun with the Eater. But at least he can get through whatever he wants. Yeah.
Yaro is suddenly thinking instead of... Oh, he drew an agenda. That's where he's thinking.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a Atlas project. Yeah. Atlas. And so there's a question by Yaro, I assume. Does he want to recycle those Scorched Earths and try to go for a kill?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
but that will take ages, and the agendas will pile up on HQ, so maybe it's worthwhile to start scoring out. There is no breakers on Lewis' side.
The thing is, Lewis knows that there is a curtain wall there, and he knows that he can't res both the curtain wall and remote ice, the data pike on the outside, because he needs to be able to res for the Eater, res both. And recycling Scorched Earth, you are completely right, because from the influence that we've seen thus far, I mean, there's 2 siphons, but there's probably a Levi, right?
Maybe, yeah. We haven't seen too much influence, and I really love, by the way, the Rook as a spicy tech that Lewis uses. He used it for a long time, and it was one of the only players I saw that was using this, and it's super effective actually. So he gets out. Lewis gets out a Mimic there.
But why?
Well, he can break the Mother Goddess now.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean,
with a data sucker.
Well, that's a score. No, it's a Krystian grid.
Krystian grid, yeah.
It looked like a Octower renovation. I don't think that card was even out.
Okay. Yaro was very, very confused. He thought Lewis broke 2 ice, but he just broke 1 ice. He doesn't care about the tags.
So now he can pull up Data Raven, and he's basically safe.
Yeah, but he won't. That Data Raven will stay forever. Maybe man. It's a monument. It's a monument, an angry reminder.
Too many counters on it. I don't want to pick it up.
That's where all those tags came from, Lewis. Remember where you came from.
What if he plays paper tripping and he just removes them next turn?
Oh man, I never pulled this off yet in my entire career. It's so sad. Such a great card.
Okay,
all right, so 2 ice installed. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So there's a DLR being installed.
But where did he run? Did you run Archive?
Not sure.
Bye, DLR.
Yaro decides to trash it. He did not pull back an ice, interestingly, so that's
unusual. He just trashed the resource and took 2 credits, by the way.
yeah, that was his game. That was his turn. Okay, run on archives, no res, because we still know that there's a data raven there, and that's going to be a very sad res if Yaro does this.
He got rid of the 3rd Scorch, by the way.
What?
Oh my god.
There's a run on HQ, and
look at how happy he is.
Finally, this game is starting to get hot. Lewis flips off Yaro because he realizes he just landed in a Janus. Janus. It's a 3 brain damage. Continuous running. 3 brain damage.
That's
so great.
No,
gets rewarded though.
Cleaners.
So that's a cleaners even. So that's 3 points for Lewis already.
Wait. If he has punitive.
Yeah. If there's punitive, this might be the end for Lewis.
No.
3 brain damage already. Can only hold 2 cards on his hand.
What was that?
It's apparently no punitive.
It's definitely not punitive because Lewis
install, get a credit, advance.
Oh my god!
Suddenly, this game is off.
It's
off
behind
the rails. You don't know what's happening. Nobody knows.
It's behind the hive, by the way.
Might be.
Yeah. It's the hive of the outer remote.
Okay, so but the question is like, will Lewis run? Because maybe this is just.
I mean, he can because worst case scenario, you just force red.
No, Lewis decides to cool his hot spicy running and just get credits and.
This is great. He's stuck at 2 maximum hand size now.
It's great. Love it.
Any 3-point steal from here on could be his death.
Also, I really like that probably like now like the fear is there for Lewis. You know, the Lewis cannot run on without clicks on anything anymore because this could be another Janus, right? And
no, it can't be because he just picked it up and no.
Yeah, but you know, when he installs something new, then
that is true, yeah.
every installed card could potentially be another Janus, or maybe there's 2 Januses. I don't know if that works with the influence. But
he had a very specific amount of ice at the start. That's what I'm thinking. Wait, what's the influence?
We saw a closed accounts. I think that's 1.
Data Ravens, 2 of them.
2 at least.
So that's like 5. Yeah, I don't know. It could run like 3 Januses.
Difficult.
No,
we don't
2.
really know.
Is it like 4 influence?
I don't know. Let's look this up. You commentate. There's some kind of emergency outside your window.
Yeah, there was an ambulance. Sorry about that.
Okay. So the game slows down suddenly. You know, both players have to rethink their game. Lewis kind of touches his agenda because it assures him that he might win this game.
This is nice.
Even though he's brain. Oh, there we go. There's a score with a counter even.
Yeah.
Janus is 3 influence.
Okay, so he can have 3 then, from what we've seen.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, why not?
It's Yaro, of course he can.
No.
So there's an inject.
He's not revealing the cards.
Yeah, he does.
Oh my god, 2 passports!
2 blast screens.
Come on, man. That is too much.
And he installs both. Okay, suddenly he's back in the game because, with just 2 cards, one Scorched Earth would have been enough to just close up the game. But now with 2
he just went credit, installed the other plus grid.
He can keep himself alive in spite of his tiny little brain.
Okay, he doesn't run Levi. If he runs 2 plus grids, he definitely doesn't run Levi. Oh,
great.
Man.
Yarrow, meanwhile, restructures his credit at 22 credits right now. It's definitely in Janus range. And of course, he has a counter now on the.
But all 3 Scorches are in the bin.
I think they are.
Yeah, because 2 of them were used, and 1 of them was the alert.
That's right.
Agenda?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, curtain wall.
So there's another curtain wall on top of R&D.
Where are all the agendas?
Where are the agendas? Swear to me.
Oh man. So what do you do? You can't keep scoring now. You can't trust it out because you can't kill him with punitive anymore. Well, no, you can because they can't. Lewis can't break Hive.
Yeah. You could start scoring behind the Hive still. I think yes.
Yeah, and he has a low amount of money, so.
Yeah, so it might be worthwhile to just jam agenda in there and start scoring stuff.
But first, he needs to find an agenda.
But Yarrow, sometimes Yarrow gets like in this kind of like brain knot, where he's like, where he has like this obsession of having to have these cards, and otherwise he cannot proceed. And everybody has these kind of situations sometimes.
Must find heads.
Both players decide to furiously check out each other's discard piles.
Remember,
things are getting nervous all of a sudden.
Remember, I'm just gonna check my opponent's archive so that I look smart.
While I'm thinking what to do.
so that I look like I know what I'm doing.
That's a card. That's another card. I guess sure gambles are in here. Okay.
He used to Sir Gamble. I don't know how that is good information,
but now I know, I guess. Okay, so there's something installed in front of that server. Might be a scoring server now.
All the little calculations that happen in your mind while you're doing that. Like, okay, 2 Sir Gambles. So he's at 2 credits. If he gets his third Sir Gamble, he has to click three times for credits, and then Sir Gamble. Okay, so I got this.
He has to have the sure gamble on hand.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a day job on Lewis' side. Yeah. I think. What kind of job can Quetzal do with 3 brain damage?
I don't know.
I guess she can still be in a selling things on the.
I don't want to say any kind of job because somebody watching this game might have that kind of job, and I don't want it to sound like a brain dead job.
I've been working in as a salesperson behind a telephone.
Yeah, that's
and I can assure you that this is not a job that requires a lot of brain cells.
He's counting his deck.
There's some counting. This is a DLR deck. Come on, man.
Oh man.
And Yarrow is still far away from winning the game if he wants to score. There's an installed on HQ.
He revealed he took a Krystian grid with Atlas and he revealed it. And he put it in HQ. But I don't know why he's so afraid.
That's an amazing use of Atlas. Like from all of the things you get from your deck, you get a Krystian grid.
Yep.
What?
Well, to be
what
fair,
are you doing? Why did you get a Jackson? Or no, I guess he cannot score now.
We know that Lewis has Deja Vu in hand.
Yeah.
So he can siphon.
He can get the Deja Vu siphon thing.
Yeah.
But we also know that there's a Krystian grid in front of HQ.
What are these cards?
Oh, there's a firewall, isn't it?
There was a what's it called? The ambush that destroys hardware. Why did he trust that? He could have installed advanced with that.
Maybe it was DLR. I don't know.
Oh man, he could have gotten rid of the plus grids.
So there's run on HQ again, and it's nothing. Same old thing installed.
Does this deck even run Jackson?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's no Jacksons. I mean, again, Yarrow, Jankmaster Extreme, could also run a deck without Jacksons because it's too meta for him.
To be fair, you don't really want to get siphoned when you're playing this deck, because Curtain Wall costs like 14 and Janus costs like 15.
Yeah, you need a lot of money to be able to rest that Curtain Wall.
You gotta be at least 34 credits in order to be able to like even res and score.
I like how he destroyed the Data Raven on Archives now.
Yeah, but nope, the one on R&D lives on.
And of course he trashes the same old thing. He doesn't want the account siphon to be recurred.
Yeah, you were right, by the way. He really missed the Data Raven bounce.
Yeah, I think that
is giving access like non-stop.
Yeah, solid 4 credits, and then he could replace it with something else.
Yeah. I mean,
and also, like if he bumped it, then Lewis wouldn't be able to get into R&D anymore, right? Because it wouldn't be a sentry anymore. Like that's a clear misplay there. This game could have been over so much quicker. Oh, so that was
okay. He's going for the. Oh no, he's going DLR. Okay.
Okay, mills one. I mean, this deck is getting smaller and smaller.
What did
I have to listen to. Sometimes they tell how many cards are left, and there's not too many.
I love the number. Not too many.
Not too many. It's less than you would like to.
Not as a core, but...
Okay, install advanced that server. Might be another Atlas.
Yeah, probably. Lewis is like, Because he saw the unbox in Archives, he's like...
Lewis just said, oh, fudge, this is really difficult.
I mean, with the amount of credits that he has, it's not like he can go in there.
Yaro just said, I can't kill you, this sucks. This is great. This is a difficult one. Okay, actually, just a run.
Yeah, first click for Janus.
First click, if that's a Janus.
Please tell me that's a double Janus. No, he can't rest both.
He cannot rest, sadly. It's Janus into a lapdog or something. You know?
It's
actually a Janus.
Yeah. You have to click 3 times.
Yeah.
Or take 2 brain damage, go all in. I mean, do you care at this point?
Oh, he actually takes 2 brain damage.
Oh! Oh my god. Is that a Fenris?
He actually has 0 brain right now. He doesn't have enough brain damage token to...
Oh man. I mean, you don't want to waste time, right? There's no point in like...
Wow.
Oh, it's a data pike.
Data pike.
Oh yeah, it's a data pike from the very start of the game.
Loses the credits, doesn't get in.
Good call, Lewis.
Lewis at 0 brain. No brainer.
Oh man.
It's a no-brainer. Virus Purge and Cyber. This is too good. But he didn't score the agenda though. Just advanced it twice.
So it's a 3-pointer then.
So and it's not protected. So Lewis might randomly draw into a code gate breaker and just steal its agenda.
If that is a 6-pointer agenda, I'm gonna cry.
Inside drop.
Okay. What is inside drop doing in a Quetzal deck?
It was a 3-2 agenda. So Lewis had 6 points.
Wait, what?
I mean, a 5-3 agenda.
Inside job.
That's great spicy tech. Yeah, so this was a mistake by Yaro. He could have gotten this cleaners, but I think he was a bit too...
If he installed an ice, just to be safe.
And, so with the last click, Lewis wants to actually run on Archives to get the data sucker tokens, but he's thinking about it because it might be another Janus and then he's gonna die. He actually doesn't have any brains anymore to survive another Janus.
Why do you need more money?
This is gonna be a theme for the end half of this game. For your Yaro. I think that was a Janus install right there, right?
Yeah, probably.
So
what's that? Okay, so 3 cleaners, it's 9 points, 3 Atlas, 6, 15, 5 more points. What are the other 5? 3 hostiles? No, it can't be 3 hostile takeovers with such a small deck left. It's probably priority rig. Like double priority rig? Yeah, it could be. I don't know, man.
Yarrow is really happy that he was able to purge the data cycle tokens. Okay, there's a run on HQ. Oh, now Yarrow is actually asking, like, if I don't rest the outer ice, and you do another inside job.
Yeah, it works.
Then, and yes, you would skip the second ice, then you wouldn't skip the first ice. So Yarrow is actually thinking whether he wants to spend money on the HQ ice, because that would probably mean he cannot rest the Janus on the remote server.
Yeah, meaning there's probably an agenda behind there. Or he's just baiting, I don't know.
I mean, Yarrow is known to like to splash a random snare in his deck, which would just win the game right now. 5 brain damage.
Surprise neural MP, I don't know.
I mean, how great it is to die wrapped in 2 plascreens. Oh wow, there's a curtain wall. Doesn't want Lewis to access HQ.
Why does he really not want him to go in? Does he have an agenda in hand?
Run on archives. Now there is
Lewis is like,
Lewis.
okay, now I can live.
And then runs on R&D.
Score? No.
No, it's a Jackson.
What is going on?
It's a Jackson! It's a Jackson! Jackson is coming!
Oh, and he didn't have enough money to trust him! He only had
2 credits. Ah, great.
Oh my god.
This game is I know why I kept it around. It's good. It's good stuff. Another card being installed on another server. I guess that's the Jackson.
Yeah, probably.
And that's a time
But
before
what do you recycle now?
Huh?
What do you recycle now? I mean, the Scorched Earth aren't really gonna do much unless Lewis decks himself.
Yeah, I think the Scorched Earth might... I mean, why not just aggressively recycle Scorched Earths?
Oh yeah, you're right, because if you do 3, he dies anyway, because he's at 0...
Yeah.
0 hand size anyway.
Just 3 Scorched Earth will the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's another on HQ, another curtain wall. Dude, don't you have another ice, Yarrow? Like...
Oh boy.
Run R&D, another Jackson
Oh my god.
Still not able to trash
This
it.
game is gonna run forever.
Also, I think another moment where Lewis could have used this ability but didn't.
No!
Okay, Jackson being used.
Don't do Heads Fund.
No! Yarrow, no!
Oh, there's a snare. You were right, by the way.
There's a snare?
Yeah, there is. It was one in his
Then
archive.
get the snare, Yarrow! Get the friggin' snare! What did you do?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Homicide AI, yes, Yarrow. You want all the monies. You win. If you're gonna lose, you're at least gonna lose a rich person.
You're gonna lose in style.
There's not too much cards in this deck left anymore.
Oh my god.
And both players are complaining that this is a tough game for them.
No, really. It's even more tough for us to watch.
I hope you're enjoying this, guys.
Oh my god.
6 cards left in R&D.
It has to be the 6-pointer, honestly. Like, I can't think of anything else right now.
Yeah, but how, like, okay, so I guess really Lewis just needs to wait it out, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah.
round
Oh
HQ.
my god.
Orion. So what does Orion do again? Do you
I don't
remember?
even remember. It trusts as a program for sure.
Let me see. So it's a huge ice.
Yeah.
Straight 8, but all types. Trash run program, resolve subroutine, another piece of ice, and a run.
Okay. So, trusting either, make him lose 2, I guess.
Lewis can use his ability, though, to break one
Oh,
subroutine.
yeah, that's true.
I don't think he realizes. Oh, here is a nasty situation where Yarrow selects Eater, but then he changes his mind, but Lewis doesn't let him change his mind. He said, use it Eater, so it's gonna be Eater. And again, so all the 3 subroutines fired, even though Lewis could have used his ability to break one subroutine.
I love how Lewis is like, I'll draw one card. Okay, I don't need this.
It's top deck mode right now.
But yeah, you're completely
it.
right. He's not using his Quetzal basement.
And again, he could have used his ability here again. He used a credit to break it.
Oh boy.
Oh, misplaced, those misplaced. Your Quetzal, believe in your Quetzal. So 5 cards left on R&D.
Trust the DLR. Okay.
He trashes the DLR.
Well, he can't really do anything else, and it's not
yeah.
like Luis could like install it next turn. You can't keep it.
Yeah, you cannot keep the DLR around. Runs on R&D again.
Come on. Oh my god, he's so lucky. Or the 6-pointer is just like
so many accesses R&D, no agendas.
All the agendas must be in his hand and in the remote. There can't be any
definitely.
other way. I mean, boy.
Oversight AI on Orion.
That's not bad, actually.
That's actually pretty good. 15 credits right there. Advance on this card here. Finally, there was an agenda all along.
Get rid of the data, Raven. Yarrow, you're gonna make me cry.
This agenda has been there for a long time. I think it's 4 cards now because I think there was a DLR.
Oh my god.
21 credits on Yarrow's side. Yeah, Lewis has 2 credits. He can access a card for 1 credit. Actually, now for 0 credits because he can break the Mother Goddess with his ability.
But he doesn't know that.
He doesn't. I think he never used the ability once throughout this game.
I don't think he ever played Quetzal again after a tournament.
Yeah.
He was probably like, I never used their ability. See what's shit.
Orion and Mother Goddess is a fascinating counter synergy that Yarrow uses in his deck.
I'll just make it everything.
and this one is nothing. Okay.
I mean, you go really, R&D, right?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta intercept maybe any Jackson Howards that are still in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, double advance is probably another cleaners, I guess. Okay, there's a Jackson.
No!
You don't have the money to trust Jackson, Lewis! Click for more credits, goddammit! What are you doing? And Lewis says like, oh, can I take it back and get some credits in front? And Yarrow's like, no, sweet revenge. You didn't let me trash the other one, so you're not gonna get this one.
Oh, easy, 14 credits.
Yep, 15. Oh, actually 14,
yeah. Minus the 1 from the rest.
Okay, advance twice again. Yarrow's taking his time with this agenda.
Please tell me that's a 6-pointer.
I mean, it's probably his only way out at this point, right?
Oh my god, he's gonna score now. He's gonna score now, and I'm gonna cry.
Or what if it's like crazy over advance?
Why
or maybe
take 3 credits now?
Oh.
But didn't he draw that?
Now he took the 3 credits and ran. So Jackson's out of the game.
Didn't he draw that?
There was another Jackson.
Really?
Yeah. So he just drew into a Jackson. He has a Jackson on his hand.
What just happened?
So now there's 2 cards left.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's 2 cards left, and Yarrow is asking, like, if he has to draw a card and he can't, I lose the game, right?
Pick up the data, Raven, damn you!
It's this kind of game. It's this kind of game, ladies and gentlemen, where Yarrow has to clarify the conditions for losing. Oh, he still doesn't bounce.
Oh my god.
At least trash it, Yarrow. Oh my gosh. I can't.
It is a 6-pointer! Oh my god!
You can do this, Yarrow. You can do this. You can do this. There's another run of R&D. There's no rest, actually. I think Yarrow knows exactly that there is probably nothing in R&D. The last card.
God! You did it! Luis must be like freaking out right now.
Final card now.
I love how Yarrow is like so sure it wasn't anything, you know, in particular. Like,
draws the final card. Triple advance. Government orb. Yes. It's this kind of game, ladies and gentlemen, where the runner won the game. Well, it lost the game with no brain. And the corporation scored the government takeover on their very last click, very last card in R&D.
I mean, to be completely fair here, okay?
Yeah.
Him keeping the data raven on the R&D actually made Louis like keep running there. He still didn't win the game. So instead, if he had bumped that back to the hand, Louis would have drawn more cards and maybe would have found more solutions to what Yarrow had. So
you never know. There's a lot of things that conspires to bring us this joyful
maybe Yarrow
mess
knows what
of a
he's
game.
doing.
I love it.
Oh my god!
It's one of those games. I'm just so excited about this. It's one game in a million.
That was so good.
Yeah, I mean there were some inefficient choices there. So I think again, bouncing back to one ice and also getting. I think Yarrow could have gone for just a meat damage win.
Yeah, probably.
I think going just recycling back the Scorched Earths and with the Jackson Howards.
Yeah,
and
because
trying to,
Louis wasn't able to trust anything.
Yeah, and maybe Louis could have recurred one of those. So I'm not quite sure.
The only way Louis could have trust stuff is if he was gonna draw, run, install DLR, and trust one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he could have done that. Yeah.
But you can't know that. You can't know that you will draw DLR.
But I love that also Janus made an appearance here.
Yeah.
It's just the most delicious jank.
Man.
So that's why I call this the Netrunner snack. But the snack is not over. It's a Twix. There's a second part of the snack that's coming up in the next episode. I hope you will join us next time around. And as always,
hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.
Are you enjoying this Netrunner snack in your tummy? Well, there's more coming up. There's a second part of our Netrunner snack duology, I guess. But now it's time for our Patreon shoutouts, and today's Patreon shoutout is gonna be to Yarrow himself, who we just saw there doing those amazing things with Wayland. Yarrow has been supporting us since day one, recently Yarrow has been a little bit, trying to ease himself out of the community. He's not feeling the love so much anymore. So I think if he sees some really positive stuff down in the comment section, I think that might motivate him to return and bring back his jank. Bring back the jank. And if you want to support us on Patreon, you can do so down there at patreon.com/hacktheplanet and join our community. Otherwise, see you next time around, guys. Bye bye.